Welcome again, fellow Marvel fans, to another thrilling adventure through the intriguing history of the Marvel world. In today's gripping video, we're diving deep into the roots of a character that is more than just your usual superhero friend. She's Deadpool's ex-wife, the fascinating Copycat. Vanessa Carlisle's journey into the powerful Copycat will be revealed in a story spanning tumultuous relationships and hidden identities. We'll go through her character's development, powers, and role in the Deadpool narrative. Watch us as we unravel the secrets surrounding the origin, evolution, and influence of this exciting figure in Deadpool's tumultuous universe. So strap in for a wild voyage to the history of comic books as we unravel the complicated web of Copycat's tale, which is full of love, trickery, and just a little bit of mystery.
Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
The early life of Vanessa before Copycat. Emerging from the somewhat odd union of Dorothy and Bert Carlisle, Copycat materialized into existence as a mutant imbued with extraordinary talents. The core of her prowess lay in the seamless art of shape-shifting, a remarkable gift that allowed her to effortlessly assume the likeness of any individual. Yet her abilities reached even greater heights, for a mere touch upon another being enabled her to replicate their unique powers. Intriguingly, the origin of this remarkable being known as Vanessa Carlisle unfolded within the humble backdrop of New Jersey. However, the wheels of fate steered her life into an unforeseen path as she found herself ensnared in the throes of a harrowing existence, treading the streets for work in the heart of Boston, Massachusetts. The cruel hands dealt by destiny cast a somber hue upon the chapter of Vanessa's journey, one that would soon intertwine with the enigmatic world of mutants and heroes. Cast out by her own parents due to the revelation of her mutant nature, Copycat's path soon took an unexpected turn, leading her into the somber realm of street work within the bustling heart of Boston. It was amidst these shadows that she found a flicker of solace and connection in the arms of Wade Wilson, the mercenary who would eventually transform into the infamous Deadpool. Their union, fueled by an unwavering belief in their destined union, kindled a fervent hope within Copycat's heart, a hope that they could one day escape their struggles by using her accumulated savings. Unbeknownst to Copycat, the invisible threads of fate were weaving a different tale for her, as Wade faced trials within the experimental clutches of Landau, Luckman, and Lake. The firm deemed Copycat a potential hindrance to his progress, but against all odds, her devotion to Wade remained unyielding. Even when the firm's machinations turned lethal, seeking to eliminate her as a message to Wade, Copycat's loyalty endured. Under intense scrutiny, she clung to her love, evading capture through her sheer determination. Victorious but still struggling, her triumph was cut short. Returning to the sanctuary of her home, she was met with a harsh truth: Wade's looming mortality. A shattering revelation came to light: his cancer diagnosis. In a heart-wrenching act of selflessness, Wade severed her bond to spare her the agony of witnessing his demise. Desperate and broken, Copycat pleaded for an alternate solution, but Wade's resolve held firm. As he walked away, she stood powerless, in the irrevocable rupture of their connection. Copycat as Domino in X-Force. The intricate origins of Copycat are actually shrouded in a haze of uncertainty, adding an extra layer of mystique to her enigmatic persona. Her initial emergence materialized through the clever guise of Domino, making her debut appearance all the more captivating. As the Domino facade graced the pages of the comic, the veil of intent surrounding this persona remained elusive. It remains a mystery whether the inception of this character was meticulously orchestrated from the outset, or if the ingenious concept of Copycat was cleverly woven into the narrative later on. A purposeful maneuver intended to inject an unforeseen twist into the intricate drama unfolding within the realm of the X-Force. After enduring the searching ache of Wade's departure, Vanessa found herself treading an unforeseen path, one that led her into the world of mercenaries, a world she had once observed from the sidelines. As her fascination with Deadpool's employer, Tolliver, deepened, Vanessa's curiosity grew insatiable. To gather intelligence, she morphed and accompanied Tolliver's butler, spending an entire summer surreptitiously unraveling the enigmatic threads of Tolliver's affairs. Satisfied with the information she had gathered, she shed her guise and embarked on a new chapter. Now employed by Tolliver, Vanessa's chameleon-like abilities became tools of deception. Tasked with a mission of staggering magnitude, she assumed the identity of Domino, a figure that held crucial significance in Cable's history. Under this intricate ruse, she infiltrated the mutant Team X-Force, a feat achieved with such finesse that even Cable, their leader, remained oblivious to her true identity. As Domino, Vanessa assumed a maternal mantle, guiding the New Mutants and subsequently X-Force itself, solidifying her position as second in command. While her role might not have commanded the spotlight, Vanessa's dedication to Cable and the team was unwavering. However, as bonds deepened and friendships forged, her allegiance was put to the ultimate test. Tasked with a challenging assignment to obliterate Cable, Vanessa found herself trapped between loyalty to her newfound friends and the relentless grip of Tolliver's influence. When Deadpool was dispatched to ensure her compliance, the web of intrigue tightened, leading to a tense standoff. In a twist of fate, X-Force, believing Vanessa to be Domino, discovered the plot involving Deadpool and Cable orchestrated an explosion to deceive Tolliver. This daring move allowed Cable and Vanessa, still masquerading as Domino, to confront Tolliver directly. Vanessa's true identity remained shrouded amid the chaos, even from Cable. Amid the tangle of events, Vanessa seized her chance to slip away, leaving Cable and Tolliver to their reckoning and disappearing once more into the shadows. Haunting journey of Copycat. Retreating from the turmoil that clung to her past, Copycat sought refuge in the form of her cherished friend, Tina Valentino. Hidden away from prying eyes, she lived in the shadows, biding her time until one fateful night when she ventured out, transformed into a mirror image of Tina's twin sister. Destiny, however, cast a harsh twist as Deadpool stumbled upon them. Swiftly, the ladies fled, but the shadows of fate took a darker turn as Tina met her tragic end from a blast, a weapon wielded by her once beloved ex-boyfriend and Deadpool. In the aftermath, Copycat raced against the clock to reach Tina's abode, packing her belongings, hoping to slip away before Deadpool's arrival, yet the workings of fate could not be denied. Deadpool's relentless pursuit led him to her doorstep, a confrontation fraught with deadly intentions. Just as the scales tipped toward a fatal resolution, a new force entered the fray: Domino. Her arrival halted the impending violence, and together they overpowered the mercenaries, forming an unlikely alliance. Bound by circumstance, wary yet resolute, Copycat found herself entwined with Domino and Deadpool. Despite Domino's threats, Copycat led her honesty, taking the trio on a path to uncover Cable's elusive X-Force. Her knowledge guided them first to the Adirondack Mountains and from there to Camp Verde, where the tendrils of their pursuit intertwined with Cable's presence. Copycat's encounter with Cable bore revelations from her in a strange twist of fate. Rushing toward him, she sought an embrace, a connection rooted in their shared history. The truth, however, was jarring. Cable had been oblivious to her impersonation during their time with X-Force and did not recognize her. As the group moved forward, Copycat seized her moment, slipping away unnoticed, like a ghost fading into the backdrop. Yet the story unfolded further, casting Copycat into a new chapter. The demise of Tolliver spurred a hunt for his legacy, intertwining her path with Deadpool and the merciless Slayback. Amidst the search, cruelty bore its mark as Slayback's violence left her grievously wounded. In a decisive act, Deadpool exposed his regenerative abilities to her touch, bestowing upon her a glimmer of healing power derived from his own mutation. Thus, her journey took an unexpected turn, one where survival hinged on the delicate threads of newfound abilities, ultimately propelling her onward into the intricate dance of destiny. Dismayed by the tumultuous life of a mercenary, Copycat's longing for tranquility led her to San Francisco, where she found solace in the company of Garrison Kane. The pair sought refuge in the confines of a local theater troupe, hoping for a taste of stability. Tranquility proved elusive as Deadpool, relentless in his pursuit, breached their safe haven. Confrontation erupted soon enough, during which Copycat suffered a blow that sent her into unconsciousness. In a twist of fate, Deadpool hurled a sword toward Copycat and Kane. A moment would reveal the depths of their dynamic. As Copycat regained consciousness, she discovered Kane's calculated choice to defend himself rather than gallantly shield her. The sting of disappointment was palpable until Wolverine's intervention saved her from the blade's deadly strike. In the aftermath, Copycat sought solace in a conversation with Wolverine. He unraveled the strategic reasoning behind Kane's actions, explaining that saving her from the sword would have incapacitated Kane and prevented him from helping her further. While comforted by the rationale, Copycat remained disheartened. As the stage shifted, San Francisco plunged into chaos, compelling Copycat and Kane to ask for the aid of Cable and Domino. Amid this turmoil, old wounds resurfaced, igniting a fierce brawl between Copycat and Domino. Cable intervened, recognizing the heightened negative emotions swirling around him. Copycat's perspective shifted as realization dawned. Kane's safety was the most paramount. Swiftly morphing into his form, she sought to avert the impending danger. Yet her efforts led to her capture and transport to the microverse, a realm of torment. Tortured to lure Kane, Copycat's mind was battered, leaving her in a comatose state, entwined with despair. Rescued by Domino, she was awakened from her trance, making a turning point in their relationship. Ultimately, the stormy chapters came to a close, and Copycat and Kane found a semblance of normalcy. However, time shifted once more, reshaping the chapters of Copycat's life. The bond between her and Kane dissolved. While her re-entry into Deadpool's world sparked turmoil anew, Wade's affections had veered towards Siren, leaving Copycat grappling with jealousy. In a desperate act, she impersonated Siren to undermine their connection, plunging into a maelstrom of emotional conflict. Her tragic end in Deadpool's arms. Consumed by a thirst for vengeance, Copycat found herself entwined in a convoluted scheme to settle the score with Deadpool. Under the guise of the formidable Titania, she inserted herself into his world, gradually building his trust, all while working in the shadows to orchestrate his downfall. Deadpool will later assert that he had seen through her ruse all along, but the tangled web of deceit only grew thicker from there. Her journey took a further twist when she joined the secretive ranks of the Weapon X project alongside Kane. Tasked with recruiting Deadpool into their midst, her purpose became muddled as the power enhancements bestowed upon her by Weapon X began to corrode her memories. A cruel side effect took root, causing her disguise to waver uncontrollably, rendering her struggle with identity all the more dangerous. The once inextricable ties between Deadpool and Copycat entered tumultuous terrain. Weapon X's instructions compelled Deadpool to eliminate her, yet his heart prevailed, and he attempted an escape alongside her. The mission spiraled into chaos as the vengeful Kane entered the fray, harboring unresolved grudges. Through shifting forms and fluctuating powers, Copycat persevered, standing by Deadpool's side as he embarked on a mission to dismantle Kane's wrath. Amid the chaos, a grim revelation unfolded. Copycat had been set up, a pawn in a grander scheme. As the weight of betrayal settled, Deadpool fought tirelessly to save her, his desperation culminating in a heart-wrenching attempt to share his healing factor, his lifeline with her. Yet fate proved unyielding, and Copycat slipped away. Her final moments defined by a love that transcended the boundaries of life and death. In a touching embrace of eternity, Copycat's confession of unwavering love lingered in the air as she departed this world, her legacy intertwining with the intricate tapestry of Deadpool's existence. Copycat's journey reached its definitive culmination amid the turmoil of vengeance, betrayal, and sacrifice. The return of Copycat. In the aftermath of Copycat's passing, Deadpool found himself descending into the depths of a fractured mental state, tormented by a psychotic episode that defied all reason. In the throes of this delusion, he concocted a bizarre reality where he believed he was wed to a sock puppet bearing Copycat's resemblance. The fabric of his mind torn apart wove this surreal tapestry. During a mission in San Antonio, this twisted illusion of Vanessa met a tragic end at the hands of Firebrand, a disruptor of chaos. The puppet's demise plunged Deadpool into an abyss of despair. Strangely, this loss, imagined though it was, became the catalyst for a catharsis he had long evaded. He found an unexpected resolution with her illusory departure, claiming that their union wouldn't have endured anyway. Unbeknownst to Deadpool, a fragment of reality persisted that mirrored his altered perception. Copycat has survived the ordeal of her death, her existence now marked by a poignant twist. Cloaked under the identity of a chimichanga stand owner, she watched over Deadpool from the shadows, her presence a silent sentinel in his life. Observing his recovery, she found solace in the knowledge that he had found his footing once more. Content in the confirmation of his well-being, Copycat chose to tread her own path, stepping away from the sphere of his life. Her quiet departure remained shrouded in the unspoken words of a shared history, a testament to the enigmatic ties that bound them even in the face of separation. The journey of Vanessa Carlyle in live-action movies. In the vivid tapestry of the Deadpool films, Vanessa's origins were marred by a tumultuous childhood marked by harrowing abuse inflicted by her uncles. A poignant image of resilience emerged as she recounted sleeping in a makeshift dwelling formed from a dishwasher box. Fate drew her path to intersect with Wade's at Weasel's Bar, a place that bore witness to both of their struggles. While working the streets, Vanessa and Wade, a complex figure cloaked in mystery, found a connection that transcended their shared hardships. The rhythm of their lives aligned, and their companionship blossomed into a tender romance that saw them carving a space together in an apartment. Their bond deepened, and after nearly a year, Wade's unwavering love culminated in a heartfelt proposal. Yet the shadows of Wade's looming cancer diagnosis casted an ominous veil over their future. Driven by a desire to protect her from his burden, he embarked on a fateful journey to the enigmatic Weapon X program, lured by promises of a cure. The corridors of Weapon X echoed with torment as Wade endured unspeakable agony, emerging as a transformed being forever altered and disfigured, yet endowed with a healing factor that heralded his new identity, Deadpool, the merc with a mouth. As the story unfolded, Vanessa herself became ensnared in a web of peril. Abducted from the alley outside a strip club where she worked, an aircraft carrier became the backdraft for their reunion, as Deadpool's relentless pursuit to save her brought them face to face once more. In the aftermath of her rescue, emotions spilled over and Vanessa's fury manifested in a flurry of punches delivered to Deadpool. With demands for answers and a storm of confusion in her eyes, she dared to unveil the man behind the mask. Their reunion brimmed with a bittersweet mixture of shock and unwavering love as her gaze met his face and found solace in the depth of their connection. Amidst the scars of the past and the uncertainty of the future, a kiss sealed their reconciliation, a testament to the unbreakable threads of love that bounded them together. The sequel to the Deadpool saga unfolds 2 years later, with Vanessa having embraced a noble role as the caretaker of an orphanage, channeling her compassion into nurturing young lives. Deadpool's reputation as the preeminent mercenary anti-hero and vigilante force against crime has flourished, his actions leaving a trail of vanquished criminals and dismantled crime enterprises. As the echoes of time passed, Wade and Vanessa united to commemorate their anniversary, a celebration of their enduring bond. Amid the joy and laughter, Vanessa revealed a heartfelt desire to build a family together. Wade's heart swelled with happiness, mirroring her dream. Yet, amidst the musings over names for their prospective child, chaos erupted in a twist of fate as a criminal long pursued by Wade invaded their sanctuary. Their world transformed into a battleground as the very criminals that Wade had sworn to vanquish attacked their apartment. In the shadows, Vanessa sought refuge, emerging seemingly unscathed. However, the lead criminal's evil hand struck her down. Wade's heart-rending wail echoed through the air as he cradled her lifeless form, an abyss of grief consuming his being. In the wake for loss, vengeance became his beacon, a path leading him to obliterate the drug dealer responsible for shattering his world. Deadpool harnessed a device provided by Cable through the mysterious tendrils of time travel, journeying back to that fateful moment. In a desperate struggle, he confronted the criminal, wielding a knife that would alter their shared destiny. A single decisive act culminated in the criminal's demise, erasing the cascading events that followed Vanessa's death. In a poetic twist, the cycle of suffering was disrupted, and Vanessa's life was preserved, her death undone. The cosmic forces that shape existence yielded to the power of love and resilience, weaving a tapestry where Vanessa's life blossomed anew, and the echoes of tragedy gave way to a world rewritten by the triumphant surge of one man's relentless love. Morena Baccarin, the actress who plays Vanessa in the live-action films, has expressed her interest in being a part of the third installment of the Deadpool series. She also revealed that she has been approached for a role in the film but is unable to reveal the details of their terms right at this point. We're sure that many fans look forward with bated breath to seeing her role in the upcoming Deadpool movie. Other media appearance of Copycat. In the midst of mutants congregating upon Asteroid M, Copycat emerges as a distinct presence among them, her unique abilities casting an enigmatic aura upon the gathering. Her shape-shifting nature lends an air of intrigue as she navigates the complex dynamics of this mutant haven. In another chapter of her journey, Copycat finds herself woven into the fabric of Skull Mesa, Nevada, a community shaped by the vibrant tapestry of mutant life. Amidst the congregation of diverse individuals, she stands as one of the many residents, each contributing their essence to the collective harmony of the settlement. Destiny's currents then carry her to Genosha, drawn by a call issued by none other than Magneto himself. In response to his rallying cry, Copycat joins the ranks of mutants, assembling to forge a united front. Alternate version of Copycat. Within the tumultuous tapestry of Earth 295, a realm consumed by the Age of Apocalypse, Copycat found herself entwined with the enigmatic Brotherhood of Chaos, a fervent sect tethered to the Church of the Madri, their devotion tinged with fanaticism. Existing in a world shaped by unrelenting turmoil, Copycat embraced a role of deep subterfuge, a concealed agent hidden beneath a human facade. Her existence in this grim timeline hinged on deception, as she masqueraded as one of the very humans she was tasked to observe. Amidst the chaos that enveloped the remnants of humanity's struggle against Apocalypse's rule, Copycat emerged from the shadows to confront the X-Men. In the tumultuous moments that followed, she vanished into the shadows, her true identity concealed. Tragedy and conflict converged in this alternate reality as Copycat's journey took a perilous turn. Engaged in a fierce battle against the formidable Weapon X and the deadly Jean Grey, Copycat's masquerade unraveled. Posing as a human in a bid to infiltrate and deceive, she met her demise on European soil, her mission cut short in the throes of conflict.
I can't even tell you. I deserve that. That too. No. Maybe not the nethers.
How powerful is Copycat? Is she similar to Mystique? Born with unique mutant physiology, Copycat possessed distinctive traits: light blue skin, an ethereal cascade of white hair, and captivating luminescent red eyes. As a mutant metamorph, her prowess in altering her physical form defied the boundaries of the imaginable. Her abilities unfolded with the fluidity of a master painter's brushstrokes. The canvas of her skin was her palette, capable of blending seamlessly with a handful of environments through the art of camouflage. With a mere thought, she could morph her appearance into that of other individuals, transcending the confines of species to embody animals of varying kinds. This transformative power, intricate in its execution, possessed a profound depth. A prerequisite of prior knowledge was essential for her to convincingly embody complex personalities. A remarkable distinction from her counterpart Mystique lay in her unparalleled mastery. Copycat's abilities extended to the realm of replication, not merely appearance, but attributes and talents. A reflection that resonated to the very core. A connection forged through physical touch bestowed her the capacity to assimilate the abilities and traits of others. A sort of merging of their essence with her own. The tapestry she wove transcended superficial mimicry, delving into the genetic seams that defined the individual. Even those attuned to the intricacies of psychic prowess found their perceptions confusing. Copycat's mastery extended to even the nuances of brain patterns, rendering her mimicry a symphony of authenticity that deceived even the most astute observers. Yet, her abilities transcended mere mimicry, spiraling into the realm of self-enhancement. In a dance with time itself, she decelerated her aging, an embodiment of her command over her own essence. The apex of her prowess manifested in her capacity to craft avatars, new personas sculpted from her versatile abilities. Clothing woven from the threads of her own genetic fabric adorned these incarnations. In this intricately woven tapestry of mutation, Copycat emerged as a luminary, a testament to the boundless potential of the metamorphic arts. Marvel's verdict. And there you have it, an enthralling voyage into the beginnings of Copycat, an unusual metamorph whose existence was an unexpected cocktail of intricacies. She became enmeshed in an atmosphere of lies, friendship, and sacrifice as a result of her rocky origins. Copycat explored the depths of love and grief via the intricate strings of her fate, transforming her body and abilities to produce a force that transcended traditional bounds. Her narrative reveals a stunning synthesis of power, adaptability, and individuality, leaving an everlasting imprint on the fabric of mutant legend. As we say goodbye to our current episode of Discovery, keep in mind that Copycat's presence shines as a tribute to the mysterious power of metamorphosis and the undying spirit that runs through the core of every mutant story.
If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button and comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.